is my first little video or whatever, and I'm gonna teach y'all how y'all can scale y'all brand in 6 figures just like I did. So first off, swipe out the video right now, because I'm not gonna lie, when you start your brand, you gonna put more money out than you make in the beginning. Like the first 6 months at least, you ain't gonna make no money for real. So if that's what you think this is, you might as well go ahead and swipe off the video, because it ain't gonna work out like that. I know you might see some people on TikTok and all that posting, oh, I made 50K my first month as a brand, which could happen, but they don't post the behind the scenes and all at the time you gotta put in. They only post the good stuff on social media because it look good, but it's not a high chance of that happening, especially it being 2025 now. The clothing brand game is way too oversaturated now, so it's not as easy to go viral as it was back in 2020, 2021 when it wasn't a bunch of different brand owners doing anything, you feel me? So it's way oversaturated now, and it's way harder to go viral because it's way more competition. So first, I'm gonna tell y'all how I started my brand and my little come up. So 2021, dropped my brand Socially Reclusive, which I eventually scaled to over $300,000, but clearly it didn't happen overnight. It's 2025 now. So I started my brand in 2021. I started out with a very corny design. I'm sure y'all heard of the vinyl cutter and the heat printer. I mean the heat press machine. So I was using those and I was making little simple designs on there, feel me? I got a couple sales with it. It did okay, but that was only from like local supporters, like people that knew me and shit like that, like just people copying, trying to support. Like, but when I would ship it out to customers, they would put it in a washing machine. Like the letters would peel off, shit like that. Like the design would just come right off. So the quality was terrible. So if you want to start out and thought about starting out that way, that's not a good way to start out. I'm not gonna lie, because the quality over quantity. No, let me go through my little year first. So I started my brand out with the vinyl cutter and the heat press machine. Got a couple sales with that. But at that time, TikTok was like, that was the golden way to go viral. So I eventually got a graphic designer. You can find graphic designers, Instagram and stuff like that. If you scroll on your Explore page and you see like the brands where it be like your brand here, like the little pre-made designs, you can start out doing that. That's good sometimes, but sometimes those graphic designers, they take designs from other graphic designers, and then you can end up having like a very similar or same design to another brand. So sometimes that can be good or sometimes that can be bad, but you can text those designers and you can tell them the details on what you want, and then they'll make you a custom, like whatever you want it to be. So you can get, that's what you call a commission. You can get a commission made and get your own personal design made by the graphic designer if you don't know how to design yourself. If you want to design yourself, you could go on your MacBook or PC and use Adobe Photoshop. Me personally, I don't use that because it's way harder to use. So I got an iPad and an Apple Pencil, and you can design on Procreate. The app Procreate, I think it's about $8 or something like that. And I think it's way easier to learn how to start designing on there. So if you just now starting your brand, I think you should invest in an iPad, because it will obviously help you in the long run. It might be hard to start designing at first, but over time it's going to get easier and easier. So I think you should invest in an iPad. But yeah, I started getting graphic designs made and shit. And then once I started doing that, that's when I started getting more sales and stuff. So I did that and I marketed it on TikTok. I made like little vids, like the get ready with me vids. I did the little slideshows and stuff like that. Like you just gotta stay consistent on TikTok every single day. Post like at least twice a day. High quality content. Don't make no little, like, make sure your quality is high content. Don't just be in the bedroom messy as hell, look all crazy, you feel me? Like, you gotta make sure the quality is good. Like, you gotta think, when you make your videos and like you look at your videos, you gotta think to yourself, if you seen this on your Explore page, would you watch it? You feel me? So I was posting on TikTok and all that. Back then, I'm not gonna lie, I was not utilizing Instagram Reels. Instagram Reels wasn't a big thing back then. I'm not gonna lie. So I was doing little like mock-up posts and stuff like that when I first started my brand. This little like simple post. First time going viral. I started the brand in October of 2021, and then I dropped a hoodie called the Paranoid Kid hoodie. I had posted a video, and I had went to sleep after I posted the video, and then I had woke up and I seen a bunch of sales and shit. So I'm like, damn, where all them sales come from? Because I never would get sales. Like, I might have got like maybe one order a day or something like that, or one order every couple of days, you feel me? But after that, yeah, that video went viral. I got like 80,000 views on it. After that, that's when I started getting it in motion. What I used to do was, when I first started doing the graphic designs, I would order the little heat transfers off of the heat transfer websites. You could get the like pre-made, well not pre-made, but you could send your design to websites that sell heat transfers. I used to get them for like $8, $9 a piece, and then I would go to like the craft store and get hoodies for like, how much was it? I think it was like $12 a piece. So then I would do that, and then I had my heat press, and then I would heat press the DTF heat transfers onto my hoodies. The quality really isn't good, I'm gonna be honest, like the hoodie pills and stuff like that. So I mean, that's an okay way to start out, like if you just now like really starting out and you don't have no funds to start out with it. So that's how I started out, and then eventually I upgraded my quality because customers would complain saying the hoodies would peel and stuff because it was a simple heat transfer and stuff like that, you feel me? So after that, I went on Alibaba. I'm not gonna lie, all these YouTubers and like influencers and stuff like that you see that say buy my manufacturer list and stuff like that, don't waste your money on the manufacturer list. You can go on Alibaba. Alibaba is literally a manufacturing app, so you're gonna see a bunch of manufacturers and stuff on there, and you want to go to verified suppliers, and then we go to verified suppliers. If a manufacturer is verified on Alibaba, that means they're a good manufacturer. They're not just going to verify anybody. That means that they have good reviews and stuff like that. Also, you want to make sure that it says money back guarantee too. If it doesn't say money back guarantee, I don't recommend you work with that manufacturer, because if the manufacturer messes up your bulk order, you want to be able to get your money back or something, you feel me? So just be sure when you go on Alibaba to check for those things. So then after that, when I start going on Alibaba, I start upping my quality and stuff like that. I started getting more sales because the quality was better. After that, I just basically was just marketing my product and stuff. When I first started out, I was doing straight organic. I wasn't running no type of ads or nothing. At that time, Boost Post was a big thing, but now if you run a Boost Post, it's not going to make you no money. It's going to get you followers, but it's not going to make you no money, and followers don't mean nothing if you're not making no money, you feel me? So I was posting on TikTok at least twice a day. I mean, well, at that time, I'm not going to lie, I was going hard. I was posting like 2-3 times a day. I'm not going to lie. I was making sure I posted every single day because I was trying to get my brand out there. So post 2-3 times a day on TikTok, and then on Instagram, you want to post an Instagram reel at least once a day, once or twice a day, depending on the quality, because on Instagram, I'm not going to lie, your quality needs to be way better than TikTok. So you need to be posting at least once or twice a day. And then this whole thing with the TikTok ban on January 19th, I don't know how that's going to go and how that might affect TikTok and how people market their brands. So before that happens, I want to say at least try to post on TikTok and stuff like that. I've heard people talking about this app called Rednote. I'm probably about to make an account on there too, but they're saying if TikTok gets deleted, everybody's going to move to Rednote. So I recommend y'all probably should get on Rednote now before everybody gets on there and it becomes oversaturated. If you get on there now, you'll be one of the first people on there before everybody else gets on there, which will be good for you because more people will see your brand first. So yeah, if you just now starting out, you don't got no money, make sure you go crazy with organic content. Another thing people don't talk about is Pinterest. You should post on Pinterest every single day. If you posting on Pinterest though, make sure you taking some like good aesthetically pleasing pictures that's appealing to the eye that people are going to stop and look at, like, feel me, stop scrolling and look at. Because like, you know, when you go on Pinterest, most people, when they looking for like outfit inspiration and stuff like that, they go on Pinterest, right? So you should be going on Pinterest to, you feel me, it all goes hand in hand. You post your product on Pinterest, somebody's looking for an outfit idea, they're scrolling on Pinterest, and then they see your brand, your hoodie, sweatpants, whatever you selling, socks, whatever, that might be completing their outfit to go with their outfit. So I feel like Pinterest is slept on, and it's a very good platform that you should be promoting your brand on organically. So that's what I did organically. And also, you should be posting on YouTube Shorts. Some people talk about YouTube Shorts, but not a lot of people talk about it. But you should be posting on YouTube Shorts at least once a day, I would say. So top 3 places you should be, well, top 3, top 4. Oh, yeah, and another thing, I'm not going to lie, I just started testing out. I'm not going to lie, I start testing out Snapchat. Snapchat is okay. I run ads on there, but you should be posting organically on Snapchat too, because you think streetwear brands, people that are starting streetwear brands, they use Snapchat. So that would be the perfect place to be posting your brand, because most people's target audience are like people from ages like 15 to like 30. That would be the perfect place, because that's usually around the age group of people that's using Snapchat, you feel me? So I think you should be posting organically on Snapchat too. I don't really utilize Snapchat as much as I probably should, but I think you should be posting on Snapchat. Top places you should be posting organically is Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Snapchat, and then the app Red Note that I just said something about. If TikTok gets taken down, be ahead of the game and use that. And I see a lot of people talking about that app Lemon 8. But I think, honestly, if TikTok is going to get deleted, I think Lemon 8 is going to get deleted too, because they're connected, like they're an integrated app. And then I've tried posting on there before, and I'm not going to lie, their algorithm is terrible. But, I mean, you could test it out, though, because you're not losing no money posting organically. So I think main thing when you first starting your brand out, you need to try to go crazy. Just go all crazy with organic, get followers and stuff like that. You could do influencer marketing. Me personally, I don't really like to do the influencer marketing. I'm not gonna lie, because sometimes you send your clothes out to people and they don't put it on. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've sent my stuff out to, like, people have DM'd me and personally have asked for the clothes. And then once I send the clothes out, they stop replying. They don't put it on. So me personally, I don't like to send my clothes out to influencers. So if you don't want to do that, what I would recommend, invest in some good outfits. Like I said, go on Pinterest, look for some outfit inspiration. Put your stuff on yourself. If you have friends that can dress, you know, cute girls and stuff like that, get them to model your brand, put your brand on. And that will be perfect for you to post for your organic content to start out. And make sure when you outside going anywhere, wear your brand. Like the same way you would wear Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, Supreme, all them different big brands and stuff like that. The way you would rock that, rock your own brand. Because say, like, if you somebody that can dress, if you out in public and you get complimented and somebody say, oh, that's a tough Balenciaga hoodie, or where you get that hoodie from or something, you want somebody to be saying that about you when you wearing your brand. You feel me? So make sure you always have your brand on at all times, because also you got to remember, you only got one time to make a first impression. You never know who you might see. If you at the mall, you at fucking the movies, whatever y'all be doing, anywhere, you never know who you can run into. You might go to the mall tomorrow and you run into freaking Lil Baby or something, and then he say, oh shit, that hoodie hard. You feel me? So just wear your brand at all times, because you never know what can happen, and you just want more faces to always see your brand. So once you're posting organically on social media, they'll be like, oh, I seen this hoodie in person already. You feel me? They already seen what it looked like in person, and now they seeing it online. So now they probably have a higher chance of buying the product because they've seen it in person. Because that's what most people like to see. Like, people will post like simple mock-ups and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's not gonna get you no sales for real, because people want to see what they buying. Like, they want to see how it look on you, how it fit. It might do good if your product is good, like crazy, like product that nobody has ever seen before. But that's simple bullshit content. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's the bare minimum. If you want your brand to be getting sales and you want your brand to blow up, you need to go all out for your brand, for your content. You shouldn't be making no simple content, simple mock-ups. You feel me? You should want more for your brand. So, you feel me? I was posting organically and stuff like that. After I started getting organic buzz in like 2023, it was 2023, I locked in with an ads manager. If y'all ever heard of Brez, I worked with Brez. He got me very good results. If y'all looking for an ads manager, y'all should work with Brez, but there is a hefty upfront cost, I'm not gonna lie. So you gotta have a little money to work with him. But with ads, he was running my Instagram, Facebook ads. I'm not gonna lie, if you want your brand to get up there, ads is the way to like really get some sales. But keep it real with yourself. If your product is ads, you don't need to be running ads, because just don't think because you're running ads, people are just gonna automatically buy your product. Your product actually has to be good to be running on ads. One way to know if your product is gonna do good on ads or not, if you're going crazy organic and you see you're getting a lot of views, a lot of comments, a lot of likes and followers just from your organic content, that's a sign that you should be running ads on that. Because if you're running ads, the ads are just gonna boost your shit even crazier. You feel me? So you should be running ads also once you get some organic buzz and stuff like that. I'll probably do another video on how to run ads, because I run ads myself too. I know how to run ads, but just from me scaling my brand, I don't have the time to be managing my own ads. So that's why I have a marketing team now. I don't work with Brez anymore, because Shopify, if you ever heard of the reserve funds and stuff like that, they held my money for like over 3 months. So like my whole business was on hold for one point. So that's why I stopped working with him. He's very good at running ads though. So if you're looking for somebody to run ads with, work with Brez. I work with another company now called Insight Media. They're very good at running ads too. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I work with them now. So yeah, that's how I scale my brand with the ads and stuff like that. Another platform you can run ads on is TikTok. I think you shouldn't really run ads on TikTok unless you really getting buzz on TikTok, because TikTok ads cost way more than Instagram ads, because Instagram, Facebook ads, that's like the main platform to really be running the ads on for real, but TikTok ads do good too. So once you get into Instagram, Facebook ads, I think you should shift over to TikTok ads too if you want to keep scaling your brand. And then another thing that people don't talk about, Pinterest ads. Pinterest ads go crazy too, 'cause like I said before, people look for outfit inspiration and shit on there. So I think you should run ads on Pinterest before it gets even more oversaturated. I wouldn't say it's oversaturated because a lot of people don't talk about it. So you should get into Pinterest ads now, but I would say probably a year ago, like Pinterest ads were really untouched. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, you should be running ads on Pinterest. And then another place you could be running ads on, Snapchat. Like I said before, your target audience, you own a streetwear brand, so your audience obviously will be on Snapchat. You should run your ads on Snapchat. I personally run my own Snapchat ads. My agency doesn't run my Snapchat ads. I do that myself. Also, I run my Pinterest ads myself. You should run ads on those platforms. And also, I've seen Paramount ads. Me personally, I have a Paramount Ads Manager account, but I've never actually ran ads on there before. But I do want to test out running ads on Paramount. So, like, if you run ads on Paramount, your ads will pop up on, like, ESPN, like, Paramount, like, just, you feel me? So that would be a good way to get like a lot of eyes on your stuff, because like your brand will literally be on fucking TV, but you really need to have high quality content. You can only run ads on videos, I'm pretty sure, on like Paramount Ads Manager. That's why I haven't gotten into that yet, because I don't have crazy like high quality like really like advertising videos, so I haven't gotten into it yet. But if you have videos like that, you could test it out. I'm not going to say Paramount ads go crazy because I've never done it before and I don't want to spread false information, but if that's something you want to test out, you can test that out. If you another thing that's very important with your brand is networking. If you don't talk a lot and stuff like that, you need to get out of that shell. I'm not gonna lie, that's my problem. I don't really like talking to people, shit like that. Like, if you from Philly, you know what Joe mean. I be feeling like that's Joe and shit like that, trying to text a bunch of people, trying to lock in with them and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna put you in a box. You need to network with people. Networking is everything. I'm not gonna lie. You know the right person, they might repost your pic, they got somebody else on their page, and then, you feel me, it's just all about the connections and who you can meet and how you can get yourself out there. And I'm not gonna lie, another thing that I got a problem with, like, I've had my brand since 2021. People have been telling me to start a YouTube channel for forever, but I was nervous as hell to start this channel. I'm not gonna lie. You should get your personal brand. Maybe you get your brand out there. You can get your brand out there first and then get your face out there after, but if you get your face out there, people will trust you more. Like, for example, Quan. That nigga can sell pencils and everybody gonna buy that shit, bro. Cause he's Quan. Niggas glaze him, you feel me? So you could get your personal brand out there so people trust you more and you can really sell anything, to be honest. But I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so when you design your products, bro, make sure you not making no Hellstar copy. Don't copy no brands word for word. Don't copy Balenciaga. Who else jumping right now? Fucking whatever brand is jumping at the moment whenever I drop this video. Don't copy nobody word for word. That doesn't mean go and make a whole new invention or something like that. But like, use the 3% rule. You can take inspiration from somebody, but don't steal somebody's shit word for word. I hate people that fucking steal designs word for word, bar for bar, bro. You gotta be a little creative when you doing this brand stuff. Like, if you gotta steal from somebody's brand and steal a design idea and literally copy it word for word, this might not be the space for you to be making money. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, one thing I say to a lot of people, bro, if you wasn't getting dressed and you wasn't into fashion 5 years ago and you got into fashion because it's a TikTok trend, you don't need to be into fashion. Because what do you honestly know about fashion for you to stand out from everybody else? I'm not gonna lie, bro. So, yeah, you should get your personal brand out there. Make sure your designs are actually unique. Make sure it's something that somebody actually wants to buy. Just don't throw puff print on a hoodie, the Y2K trend and shit like that. That shit died out 2 years ago. Nobody's gonna buy that. So don't do that. Influencer marketing part. It's a little risky doing influencer marketing, but it can be good for your brand too, because, you know, I'm not gonna lie, the people of this generation are dick riders, bro. They see their favorite influencer, rapper, or whatever in your brand, they gonna rock it. You should send it out to some people, but make sure y'all have a clear understanding of the plan of how y'all gonna do this. Make sure y'all on the same page, bro. Don't just be texting somebody and be like, yo, I'm trying to send something out to you, throw my brand on, and they just send the address, and then that's it. That's that. Like, have a conversation with the person and somewhat form like some type of connection or something. Cause they'll ask you to send the clothes out, and they won't wear your shit. Like, I don't get why people do that, but just be careful when you're doing influencer marketing, because you could lose your product and then you could lose money, because that's product that you could have sold to a customer. You feel me? Another thing you shouldn't do, promos can be a waste of money. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It don't matter who you get a promo from, bro. You can get a little promo repost, and nobody will buy that shit, bro. Don't waste your money on promos. Spend that money on running ads or something, you feel me? And also, when you're first starting your brand, don't be hyped to spend your money right away. Put your money back into your brand. I know you probably want to you might get say you get a bunch of sales right away or something like that, and you be like, oh snap, let me go to the store and buy some new sneakers or buy these new Amiri jeans that I seen or something like that, bro. That don't mean nothing. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you want your brand to grow, you need to put money into it. You need to spend money on marketing. You should buy sneakers that are appealing to people, but don't buy no designer clothes. Wear your clothes with a nice pair of sneakers, so when you take your pictures, it looks good, so people will interact with it. Like, don't be all throwing on some dirty ass fucking Nikes or some shit that ain't nobody rocking with your fit. Like, you feel me? Like, you gotta throw something on where somebody be like, oh yeah, that shit hard. I got them Balenciagas too, or I got them Jordans too. I can throw that on with the sneakers that I got that go hard with my sneakers, you feel me? Yeah, if you're gonna do the influencer marketing and shit like that, just make sure y'all got a clear understanding. Like, if you need startup funding, if you need money, like if you don't have no money to start your brand and you want to start a brand, things I would recommend you do reselling. If you see people reselling like one of one like spider hoodies and shit like that, you should get into that. The AirPods, the AirPod Maxes, the colognes and stuff like that. I'm sure you've seen those videos on TikTok and Instagram Reels. You should get into reselling. That's a way you can get some startup bread to start your brand, to like get your first bulk order and stuff like that. You feel me? So you should do that. You can start your brand up. Like, you gotta have, like, write down what you trying to do and like present it to your family and see if you can get your family members to invest in it. Another thing, I don't know how old y'all are, but if you're over the age of 18, or if you can get your parents to make you an account, you could trade stocks, you can trade crypto. You could possibly make some quick money off of that. If you know what penny stocks are, you could do some research on YouTube of what penny stocks are. You can make some quick money off of that and use that to like get your bulk orders and stuff like that. Yeah, that's something you can do also. Like I said, if y'all want another video on that, on like how to make money like reselling and stuff like that, I'll make another video on that. Just let me know in the comment section or DM me on Instagram or something like that, and I'll make a video on that. Basically, when you just starting your brand, make a good design that's going to stand out. I know summer is coming up. Best thing you can make money off of is probably t-shirts. Make a crazy graphic t-shirt or something that stands out. Don't make no Hellstar copy or nothing like that. Make something that somebody's going to want, that's going to stand out, that's going to go crazy. Make a crazy t-shirt, and I think that will go crazy during the summertime. You can maybe get t-shirts made for like $10 a piece. If you have the right manufacturer, possibly you can get them for $8 a piece. Yeah, you can get t-shirts pretty cheap, I'm not going to lie. And then you can sell the t-shirt for like $40, and then that's a good like $30 profit that you can make off of that. So you should start out with t-shirts because of the upcoming season, I'm not gonna lie. Hoodies are obviously good too, but I'm just saying off of like the season that's coming up, summertime. I know t-shirts will go crazy in the summertime because it's hot as hell outside, but you know, people wear hoodies all year round, so you can make a tough hoodie design too. And also, another thing I would recommend, if you make a good hoodie design and the hoodie design goes viral, bro, put that shit on the t-shirt, bro, because if it did good on the hoodie, it's probably going to do good on the t-shirt too. And the same thing the other way around. If you make a good t-shirt design and the t-shirt design goes crazy, when fall comes up, put that same design on the hoodie and it probably will go crazy too. Because clearly, if they like this design on the t-shirt, why wouldn't they like it on the hoodie? You feel me? Thing that I would recommend is you do pop-up shops. It's another way for you to get like good customer interaction, like face to face. Like, you get your face out there. I'm not gonna lie, I've never really done pop-up shops before. I've done one little pop-up shop and I might have got like 10 sales. It wasn't nothing crazy. It was like a random pop-up shop though. It wasn't streetwear related. It was just I got invited to the pop-up shop. SneakerCon invited me to their show. They said they want to start having brands a part of their show. So I'll be at SneakerCon February 1st at the Philadelphia Convention Center. if you're in Philly or anything, you want to pull up, see what's up, you feel me? I'm gonna have a pop-up shop at SneakerCon, so that will be like my first real pop-up shop, to be honest. But I'm 17, I turned 18 in June, so that's like, you feel me? I'm not really able to travel at the moment, but once I turn 18, I'll really be able to travel and stuff like that. So I have plans on possibly going to Atlanta streetwear market, OTS Atlanta and stuff like that. If you heard of those pop-up shops, those are good ways to get your brand out there. Those go crazy if you ever see those on Instagram. So that's a good way to get yourself out there if you're able to travel, or if you're local in Atlanta or something like that. But I'm in Philly, so it's not really much that goes on for brand owners out here. So that's why I haven't really done pop-up shops or anything yet. People make the clothing brand shit seem like it's so easy, it's so light, quick way to make money. I promise you it's not like that, bro. Every single day, I stay up till about 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I be burnt the hell out. But like, if you want your brand to go crazy, you really gotta put some time in it. Don't be posting once a week, low quality ass videos. People not gonna interact with that, bro. That's not gonna sell a product. Get your personal brand out there. Get your face out there. Make some content. Post some Instagram reels. Post some TikToks, like on the personal page and stuff like that. Get yourself out there, you feel me? Yeah, that's basically going to sum up the video. Just those are like somewhat the basics of starting a clothing brand in 2025 and how you can scale your brand to 6 figures like I did. I'm going to make my next video. I'll give like a more in-depth, like step by step on how to really like start a clothing brand, where to go to get your logo made, website made, and stuff like that. I'll give a way more in-depth video on that. I'm going to try to post like once or twice a week. Make sure y'all subscribe so y'all see my videos again, and follow the Instagram at MooBenji, and then the brand page is at socially.reclusive. And I also just started my second clothing brand named Fraud Life Co. I'm gonna put that on the screen too right there. Lock in. It's 2025. Stop procrastinating. Take action on what you want to do and get yourself out there.